With just a few days left to Christmas Day, the death of a 23-year construction worker, Norman Abrams of Lot 804B Field, Sophia, has marred the Christmas tradition for his family and close relatives as they continue to deeply mourn their loss, especially during the festive season, where many families come together to celebrate the holiday. Based on information, Abrams reportedly died after falling from a scaffold while putting on mold on the outer part of the western roof of a two-story Montrose East Coast Demerara property on December 11. In a recent interview with Nightly News on Tuesday, Abrams' mother, who resides in the United States, 53-year-old Alita Lindy, recalled that she was on her lunch break on the day of the incident when she received the worst possible news a mother could ever get.
Well, as I was just went to lunch, and my grandson Tyrese, he called me and he said, Granny, Norman dead. Just like that.
Terrified and in shock, Lindy immediately booked a flight to Guyana, and while everyone was traveling back home to celebrate Christmas with their loved ones, Lindy, on the other hand, was making her way home to bury her son.
I had to come home during this Christmas time, coming through the airport when everybody was happy. I had to come to bury my son. I was hoping next year he'd come to the States and live with me, but so sad. On a scaffold, he fell and died.
The bereaved woman shared that while she was preparing to visit Abrams for his 24th birth anniversary celebrations in January, she was instead forced to deal with her youngest son's sudden passing, which has thrown the entire family in an inconsolable state of sorrow and grief. Nightly News also spoke with Abrams' elder sister Janice Abrams, with whom he lived at their Sophia home. Reminiscing on previous Christmases with her brother, the distraught woman said she and Abrams would spend Christmas morning in church, and she was looking forward to sharing that tradition with him again this year. Fighting to hold back tears, she added that Abrams would usually assist with the general cleaning of the house and had promised her that he would wipe and paint the walls this week.
Well, this is heartbroken to this Christmas to know, because he's the one that is paint. For me, he's the one that is wipe my walls. And then for now this year, he called me and he told me, said, I'm going to come home to do what I normally do for you.
Janice disclosed that one of Abrams' Christmas plans this year was to spend the holidays with their father and sisters who live on the Linden Highway, but regrettably, those plans cannot be brought to fruition. Meanwhile, Abrams was laid to rest on Monday, and the family is appealing for the implementation and enforcement of better safety systems in workplaces, especially construction sites, in an effort to avoid more accidents.
We pleading with the ministers that they can really put things into place for these guys that do this construction work, because it is very dangerous. And as they go out there, that they have family depending on them.
Thus far for 2021, Guyana has recorded 25 work-related fatalities, all of which could have been prevented had there been adequate safety systems implemented, according to the Minister of Labour, Joseph Hamilton, in an interview last month. The Ali-led government is also planning to impose hefty fines and stronger penalties on businesses that fail to implement such systems. Reporting for the AGP Nightly News, Vogt.